No es mi culpa, no es mi culpa. Good evening, good
Mine either.
afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Social Talks. My name is Olga Prihodka. We on YouTube channel, and we are starting this evening with a very interesting program plan. We have a bachata time tonight, and our special guest is the guru in music production, person who is many years in music show business, bachata musician, music director, producer of one of the most popular bachata boys band, Grupo Extra Don Fidel, straight directly from Dominican Republic. Good evening. Or Ukraine is good evening, good night.
Right. Ukraine, Olga. I love you. I love Kyiv.
Yeah, but my program is broadcasted for the people all over internationally.
Okay.
So for us it's 10 p.m. But in Dominican Republic it is afternoon, and in many other countries also.
Yeah.
So hello everyone, and we are about to start. So how are you today? How is the weather?
I'm great. The weather is great. I would like to show it to you. Everything is super cool. Even though we are on the quarantine here because of the coronavirus, but we are really good. We are doing great.
So I hope it's not 50-60 degree Celsius.
No, about Celsius. I think here is like 32 Fahrenheit. I think it's really hot.
Here is the same, very hot weather today, especially hot weather. So our conversation also gonna be hot, sensual, with Dominican flavor. So
then it's like bachata,
Yes, like bachata. First question is, you are from Dominican Republic originally?
Yes. I was almost raised in Dominican Republic because I left Dominican Republic when I was 21 to New York.
So tell about your childhood and your family. Is your family as a musical family? So how your childhood influenced your music career?
Okay, no, there's no musicians in my family. Supposedly there's an uncle, an uncle, but I never met him, so I don't know. But basically for my father, my mother, I have no music influence. But my father and my mother, they were really good dancers. They were really respected dancers on the ground. Like when my father and my mother dance, everybody has to sit to watch these two beautiful people dancing. And music came from me very early. I was 11, 12 when I started discovering that I love music. And the influence, yes, I'm a baby of the 80s. So I put some of what was going on in the 80s in Dominican Republic in the merengue. I put it in Grupo Extra in the 2000s.
Oh, I see. So in your official biography, it is mentioned that you were working with Aventura, one of the most also popular bachata bands, for 6 years. Could you share this experience? What position did you have? What duties? I don't know. What interesting experience did you have? 6 years.
I met Aventura just before the explosion of Obsession. Just like a year before it was a worldwide hit. I think it was 2003, 2004. So, but I met them in 2002, and I was part of the first tour that they came to Europe. So in that tour was a disaster. It was ugly. And the only good event, it was mine at a full house. So then the second tour, I organized it myself, and there we shared a trust because each gig that we made, it was great, spectacular. It was organized, personalized by me between Germany, Switzerland, and Italy. So from there, they decided, listen, this is our guy because he made these big events. They look good. I don't see, like Romeo and the guys were saying, I don't see Fidel stressed. It's relaxed because everything was really, really well organized. So from there, we developed a trust. And basically, I became almost like a booking agent for Europe, but also I was talking business with magazines, with some labels and things like that, and making things happen for Aventura in Europe.
So 6 years.
From 2002 till 2008. We finished. We finished.
But you right now have your own band. You're a organized, popular band, very famous
Yeah.
band all over the world. So interesting how that started. Why and what
Okay.
situation or impacted your decision to gather your own band?
So after I moved from Dominican Republic to the US, I was there for till 1998. So 98, I flew to Europe specifically to try to find a way to do music. So first I made it in 2001, my first project. It was a merengue, it was a cover band. And then from there, I started working with Aventura, and I was like 100% involved in music. Then I had like a number one Latin club in Zurich. Swing Latino was the name, it was great. And one label, I was working with Aventura. If you had a band that you own and you do like a 1% of what you do for Aventura, you can become big. I said, listen, but to have like because I have my little band, but it was just a cover band, like the one that you have, Dislocados, right?
Yeah.
I was just
But
like
it's not my band, it's Ilya's band, but yeah, I was a singer there, yeah.
Exactly, that's what I met you. So my band was just like that. So the label recommended me, listen, do something that you control 100% because what you do is great. So from there, I got the idea, and I made Clase A, then Clásico, and then Grupo Extra.
Wow. So right now, we, of course, in some details, we will talk about the boys, about the band, because I'm sure people are watching us and girls are already screaming, shouting, because I also was watching a lot of video clips, very romantic, very passionate, million views on YouTube.
Yes.
So it's amazing. So let's talk about the band. So in the band's description, they said that you directed the career of the group towards bachata because you understood that the boys had the talent and ability for it. So how did you form the band? So did you have serious casting? How did you complete?
Okay. Grupo Extra was not a bachata group. It was an urban group because I already had a bachata group named Clásico in Clase A. And then Tony Santana, the rapper and composer songwriter of Grupo Extra, he came to me as a writer to write for my bachata group. And I made an urban group for him. But what happened was we made 18 songs in the first album, urban song, 18, and a plus track, how they call that, a bonus track. It was a cover of our own music to bachata. And that was the song that became a hit. The name is No Sé Cómo Me Enamoré. And then in the shows, we only play one bachata and then reggaeton, kuduro, and things like that. And people start asking us, listen, bachata, you make bachata good, so why don't you play more bachata? So we put one bachata, then another one. And then there was a time that we needed to change because I never thought the guys at the beginning had the capacity to do bachata, because it was more rappy, more urban. And then with No Sé Cómo Me Enamoré, Quisiera Llorar Sin Ti, those first bachata songs, they became hit in Spain, in Italy, in Switzerland. So I said to the guys, listen, let's go this way. Bachata is what people want.
So tell about the boys, of course, in brief, but about their music background. You already mentioned Tony Santana. He's a songwriter, but he's also on the stage.
Yeah, he's the rapper. He's the artist of the group. Tony Santana is basically a rapper with the ability to sing. The last song, La Mitad, is sung by him. And then at the time we had Didi Cruz. He had this little weird voice, but it was really good for bachata. And then the other two guys as producer and part of the image of the group was Reno. He's still working with us as a producer. And El Turco, it was this tall white guy in the group. And I made the image based on them, and it basically started like that. They were like between 16 and 18 years old each at the time.
And how they handle with each other? Are they very close friends, or are they just like colleagues, or they have competition inside?
No. Grupo Extra is a family. For example, the first members, original members, they live in my house for 5 years. Everybody is sleeping in the same room. I did that intentionally. We have the studio, the bedroom, everything in a basement, and we are a family. There's a lot of love. Like here today, we go. Like for example, right now it's like 3:30. In an hour and a half, we will meet. We will play 2 hours of racquetball, all of us together. We eat. We go out. Even when we are not doing tours, we are always together. So Grupo Extra is a family. It's a family. It's a family.
It's very, very great and unique in show business.
No, it is, and you can see it when you go to a show of ours. You will see it. You will notice it. You will see like these guys. We like each other. Like everybody. Of course, we are not a perfect, but like, I understand what you mean. It's really difficult that you can say that a group, everybody, we have time, and maybe we are members who are giving problems to the group, but they are not in the group anymore, But the original group and the one now, we are a big family, 100%. 100%.
I already send you best regards from people who already watching us from Ukraine. Saludos de Raúl y Maria. Betty CC, I don't know how correctly.
She's from Italy.
Yes, she's sending you also best regards. I would like to tell the people, you may write your questions because we will pass them. Not only I am an only person who is asking, so please write the questions in the comments. So we will be very, very excited to pass them to Don Fidel. So, okay, but let's speak about you. You are in the band, the music director, producer, the musician on the stage. So I would like to ask you, how do you manage to handle all the things? How many hands do you have? I don't know.
There's a lot more. I'm the choreographer. I'm in charge of the image of the group. I'm a driver. Listen.
Cook? You already a cook?
No, I don't know how to cook. Tony Santana is the cook of the group. Listen, when you met me in Kyiv, it was me running from these responsibilities. I just wanted to be manager and booking agent. That's it. So I told the guys, listen, you are like my tour guys already, so I need to get out of the group, like as a performer, because I was tired. We were playing for like 9 years non-stop. And I'm 53. I was too old. So I'm going to look for the
kidding.
city.
I thought you're 27.
Thank you very much. I'm 53. I'm 53 and some months. Listen. So I told the guys, listen, I'm gonna look for a city that I like. Guess what city was that?
I see.
I got to Kyiv and I fell in love. I was invited by Tony Remol there, and I loved the city and I stayed there for almost a year. So right now I'm back to the same, like producing the studios right here in one of the rooms here in my house. The guys, most of them live close by. So, but also it's what I love. I love producing. I love performing. I love dancing. I love doing music. So still, it's within my passion, So it's not that bad.
So are you a very strict manager, or you are very tolerant? And which features of character shall the manager has in the show business to get a real success?
I'm zero tolerance. Zero. No. In my group, I have a rule from day one. Anybody who gets late at least even a minute, they don't get paid. They don't get paid, and they have to listen to this big mouth of mine that is very, very dirty. My mouth, when I'm angry, is extremely dirty. So I am a little bit strong as a manager, but at the same time, we talk a lot, we handle situations, but I'm very strict when it comes to managing the group. I have to be.
And do you think this is one of the very important features to be strict to get some results?
Most important one. It's the most important because I work. Okay, we just talk now about Grupo Extra and Aventura, but I worked when I had my club in Zurich. I brought Elvis Martinez, Zacaria Ferreira, all these famous bachateros, merengueros, Oscar de Leon, Maraca from Cuba. I saw in all those groups a lot of indiscipline, and sometimes you saw the manager seeing the musicians or the artist doing stupid things and doing nothing. I said, listen, under my umbrella, something like that will never happen. But I'm lucky because my guys, they are very disciplined. We don't have to be arguing all the time. They know what they have to do already. So I think for a manager, he has to be strict, like almost like military-like.
Sol-
Like,
Soldier,
yes,
general.
to have success. Yes, yes. You need to be a little bit hard.
Okay. In the relatively short career, Grupo Extra has shared the stage. I'm just reading because it's from official
Yes.
paper with
Okay.
great famous artists of international Latin music scene like Daddy Yankee, Wyclef Jean. So many, many, many you may enumerate by yourself. So can
Mhm.
you tell about some memorable experience, maybe some brightest experience, and so how did happen that the band could share the stage with real show business
Okay.
stars?
It's very easy for me to say it because, like I told you, I worked with many other artists before, so I have many contacts in the music business in Europe, like with festivals, clubs owner. So, as the main reason why I wanted a bachata group in Europe or even a Latin group, salsa, whatever, because I felt in a moment that there was not like a Latin representation in Europe. So the main reason I went in this direction to make a bachata group because I knew there was a market. So as soon as we had a hit song, then I started calling all the festival, all the clubs, and of course we had a really good presentation. When I send the material to the clients, let me show you this. Let me show you one CD of ours. Wait,
Okay.
one second. Let's improvise a little bit.
Oh, all
Uh,
right.
Here is this, and I don't find the best one. Look, this
Guys,
is like a CD of Grupo Extra, and look how beautiful. This is the cover,
wow.
right?
Yeah,
And then
very
you open,
brightful and colorful.
and,
Yeah.
and then you open it, and then look what a beauty. So I used to send people material like this to the festivals, to the clubs, and they will receive this beautiful thing, put the DVD, put the CD. In the CD, you could open as a data and see the pictures and everything. And it was very important for us that we started doing things from the first day very professional. So that opened many possibilities. Then the festival started hiring us to open for Daddy Yankee, to open for Calle 13. Daddy Yankee, we've been with Daddy Yankee 3 or 4 times already. Like the first time he was impressed, and that was in 2010. He was impressed because he didn't know this group, and there were 8,000 people jumping with us, and he was like, he even talked to us. We took pictures and everything. So I think it was because we did things very professional since day one.
I see. I see. So, what are the main messages of the songs, and which style of the bachata of Grupo Extra you can say it's sensual style or it's like fusion? So,
Try to keep, we created our own style in some songs. Like if you listen to No sé cómo me enamoré, and then you listen to Me emborracharé, and then you listen to A través del vaso, or Dame beso, you will see like many people shouting in the song. So that's our style. But basically, our bachata was always sensual. The new name of the dancing is okay, but bachata was sensual from day one because the way you dance bachata, really close to the woman, is very sensual. The music is really sensual. So I will call it like modern bachata, but we try to keep the basic in the guitar, in the bongos, in the guira. So I don't know if I should have put a name. It's just bachata.
okay. Also, saludos de Barcelona. I'm
Okay.
So,
I have many friends in Barcelona.
all right. So, who is the songwriter? Tony Santana?
Tony Santana is the songwriter of all Grupo Extra songs, minus the cover. Sometimes we make cover version, but like in this album, all the songs were written by him. The new album, Bachata Coco, is coming out the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year. He's the writer of all the songs.
So, you several times already mentioned that a lot of songs by Grupo Extra are hits.
Yeah.
So, can you share some secret ingredients of song hits? How to create a song hit?
It's difficult because sometimes, for example, I knew Memboracharé was going to be a hit. I knew it because the way we produce it, the song Memboracharé is not an original song; it's a cover song. And there were many, many, many versions before, for the last 4 or 5 years before us. And we find a way to produce it in a way that it will get more to people's mind. That's why we put in the studio like 50 girls shouting. And that, I think, gave it a touch. And then the way we recorded the instrument, it will make you feel that you are in the concert, like right there. Not listening to something in your house, but that you are in the middle of something. And we use different elements. We see now some people trying to do it, but it doesn't sound the same because it's our thing. We have the secret. So I cannot give you 100% because
of course.
It's like Coca-Cola. The main ingredient of Coca-Cola is in a vault, like really, really protected.
I see. Yes, of course. So why, in your opinion, sensual music and sensual dance styles are capturing the planet, the world?
Well, if you see, like the very basic of bachata is really easy, I think. It is 1, 2, 3. Salsa is a little bit more complicated.
I don't say a little bit. I would say more complicated.
Exactly. So I think the simplicity, the way it started, it catches people. Now it's more complicated because I don't know how to dance sensual, like most remixes, I don't know how to dance it because, I'm Dominican, I dance a little bit different. But I think it's the simplicity, the sensual part. It's changing a little bit because now it's too many figures and too many. Bachata is a social dance. We're supposed to be talking, and getting to know the other person and maybe even flirting or just chatting, whatever. But now with all these things and the woman going to the floor, it's a little bit too much, but I respect it. And I would love to know how to do it.
You have time. You have plenty of contacts.
My body doesn't allow me to do certain things, It's too much.
These waves, these ups and downs,
No, my back is 53, So it's a little bit complicated, but I respect everything that these dancers are doing. I'm part of it. We made a song in their honor. Now it's coming. Bailemos 2 is coming out very soon. We're inviting like other bachateros to sing in the song. That means that we respect what they are doing.
So now we are getting closer to the issues about the dancers. So the songs of Grupo Extra are very popular, as I already mentioned, on YouTube, millions of views. So these songs are also used in some choreographies, in some during workshops by dancers. So with which famous dancers did you cooperate? As band cooperating with the dancers?
Oh, no. We have many friends in the dancing community, but also we have brothers, sisters, nephews, and good friends. For example, our closer family in the dance community is Island Touch. El Tigre is my brother. Ataca is my brother. La Alemana is my sister. Bianca, they've been here in my house, staying for weeks, We made a very beautiful production. It's Bachata Time is the name. And La Alemana was a big surprise because she was singing good. We were not expecting anything from her. And then when she got into the microphone, we said, oh my God. And she didn't even know that she could sing. So it was a very,
We'll
very
see the
beautiful
video
experience.
on the screen soon.
Yeah,
with
but also
the-
Daniele Desiree and our friend Ronald and Alba are really friends. Corke and Judith. Corke is my brother. I love Corke. Alex Alberola. I think the whole community are our friends, like personally. I can call any of them right now and they will pick up, and they say hello from time to time. So I'm very close. We are very, I think the closest group to the dancing scene is Grupo Extra.
So you already made a hit video with Ataca Alemana, Island Touch, the
And
company
Daniele
called.
Desire, yeah. It has 138 million views, organic. It's
Okay,
crazy. I think it's the most seen bachata dance video. It's gonna be like that forever. I think it's gonna be impossible to top it.
I see.
I think next week it's gonna be 140 millions.
But do you have some future plans, some future projects with some other famous dance stars?
Yes, for sure. I have some ideas. For our new production coming out, and for sure I'm gonna do things with most of them for sure because like I told you, Grupo Extra is the closest music band to the dancing scene. We are like friends we've been in many festivals together, many congresses. So it's like a very direct contact and beautiful.
I see. So my question is, do you dance by yourself?
By myself,
Yes.
not lately, but I
I
would
mean,
like to.
bachata. Did you take classes?
Oh, before, yes, no, I don't. I try to get into the new thing. Basically, I dance bachata. Basic. I can have fun. Women say women. The thing that women are a little bit like a liar because they always tell me I dance.
But why they are liars?
Because I don't know. I don't think I dance that good. They say, "Oh, you dance so good," so I don't believe it. You know?
If they feel this connection, because you have
Yeah,
such a charisma, so
but then tell me, "Oh, I have this connection with you," but don't tell me that I dance good. Be specific.
but probably you are a really great dancer because when you've been in Kyiv, I couldn't reach you on the dance floor. You probably was like booked in advance. I couldn't reach you. I just see you, then
We
I
never
don't see
dance.
you.
Olga, we never dance. We were many times in the same place.
So probably you were booked. You were booked.
No, in reality, I like dancing. Like I told you, my father and my mother, they were very, very great dancers. They were I remember that I used to feel so proud when I was like 6, 7. I would go to a club at that age, here in Dominican Republic. I would go with my family and I would dance with my sister, 6, 7, 8 years old. And I remember every time when my mother and my father went to the dance floor, everybody sang. Everybody went to the table and sit. And I used to ask my sister, why no more people dancing? No, because our parents dance really good and they like to watch them. So I have dancing in my blood. So basically, I dance a little bit bachata, a little bit of salsa in one, Cuban, a little bit of kizomba. I love dancing. I love dancing.
But do you dance only bachata or you dance salsa and merengue and maybe you
I
dance
dance a little bit of everything. Even
hip
kizomba.
hop,
I love it. No.
ballet?
My caderas are not for hip hop. Like reggaeton, no, I cannot do that. It's
Twerk?
not in me.
Twerk?
No, how can I do that? No chance.
I see.
No
Okay,
chance.
so the world will miss this dance from me. Okay.
They will laugh if they see me dancing this music.
Oh, okay. So you already mentioned so many friends, but maybe you have some other dancers who impress you, really impress you, inspire you. So you already mentioned your friends.
Of course, I love to dance like Ataca. Ataca, he has the best, I think the best style. Elegant, simple, not that complicated. I think if I put my mind and my body into it, I can dance a little bit like Attack. You know, I love Attack. By the way, El Tigre is a very good dancer too. I love the way he dances too. It's like really simple and cool and funny. So
I see.
like
So a lot of people again continue sending you best regards. More people from Ukraine. So
nice.
you are always welcome to come here, and I'm sure you have so many friends all over the world. So you will you will.
No, but Kyiv is
You
my
don't
second
need to
city.
book a hotel.
I do because I like to be by myself. I
Don't
do
tell
all
me
the
that
time.
you are introvert. I don't believe you.
No. I'm a very extrovert. But at night in my bed, I like to be by myself.
I see. Okay.
I like to walk naked in my place. You know, I cannot do it in your place because no. So I have many friends that ask me, don't get a hotel, stay at my place. Yeah, but I never do because I like my privacy.
I see. Okay.
But
So
I love Kiev. I have to tell you this. I'm in love. Like, if Kiev would be a woman, it would be perfect for me.
I see.
Do you understand the logistic? If Kiev was a woman, we would be together forever. Because I love it. Seriously. I do.
So I know and sending you our positive
I know,
fluid. So
I receiving it. I can
but
feel it.
I think if Dominican Republic would be a male, I also would marry you because it's summertime all over the world.
It's beautiful. Do you want to see it? How it looks outside? No, because the
Well,
same is the same right there. How about the same?
well,
But
so
it's beautiful. It's
we
beautiful.
have, winter. I've never been to Dominican Republic. Probably you don't have snow, no?
No. Let me show you. Let me
Okay,
show you how beautiful.
guys.
Let's
Now it's
improvise.
a free tour
Look,
to
look outside.
Dominican.
There is some effect in the camera you cannot see. Look, I don't know
Wow,
if you can see. Like,
wow, yeah.
it's beautiful. No, it's really beautiful, really expensive. But I prefer Kiev. I'm here because I have to.
I see. So you already mentioned quarantena in Espanol, quarantine in English. But before quarantine, Grupo Extra was traveling a lot around. A lot of events, festivals, concerts in different countries in Europe, in Rome, Paris, Switzerland. So where would you like to be invited to have a concert? And till now you haven't been.
Well, believe me, I'm not kissing any asses, but Kiev. But listen, I will tell you this. I like to be honest. I tried. Listen, basically, right now, the market in Kiev cannot pay Grupo Extra. We have a value that I think is a little bit too high for the country. But I tried. But in order to do it, I needed a few elements of the people there. And it was disappointing because they didn't want to work together. You know, I was going to lose maybe 6,000-7,000 euros to take Grupo Extra there. But I was willing to do it because Kiev is my city. So I wanted Kiev to see Grupo Extra first because I think Ukrainian people, they love Grupo Extra first. The dancers, they love Grupo Extra. And I'm from Kiev. You know, I feel like I'm from Kiev and I wanted Kiev to see. I wanted to put Grupo Extra in Kiev, but it was very complicated. And it was disappointing because I thought like all the elements that I asked, listen, I want to bring Grupo Extra, but I need you, and you. And then there was like, no, I don't work with this guy. I felt disappointed.
I hope, after quarantine, maybe the situation is going to change. So right now it's difficult to predict anything. But beside Ukraine, maybe you want to go to Alaska.
No. We are willing. Listen, we are willing to go everywhere. We've been in places that we never expected such a lot. We went to Honduras last year, and from the airport, we have like 8 to 10 police officers with us 24 hours a day because the people went crazy. They gave us like the key of the city, of the very important city there. And we never expected that. And we have cities like Sydney in Australia. We got there and we see like thousands of people singing our songs. And so we are willing to go wherever people want to see our show and to listen to our music, we could be there very happy.
It's very complicated to bring Grupo Extra, maybe because you have some non-standard rider, maybe some too high demands or requirements.
No. We don't ask for nothing, just money. Just money, that's it. No, but I was trying to do it almost for free. And I couldn't put the people together there to work on this. So we don't ask for flowers and this and no, we don't ask for nothing.
No.
Just money. We can't sleep in the street if you pay us our money.
The street covered with the roses, I don't know, red carpets, I understand.
I can take it too.
Okay, so right now I would like to come back to your traveling, to your personal traveling. We met in Ukraine. You have a lot of friends here. They will appear right now on the screen. I mean, some of them. You like to travel by yourself. I mean, we are not talking right now about Grupo Extra. I'm talking about you. Do you travel personally much?
No, as much as I would like to, but yes, I do. Like last year, I think it was in September, I went to Romania, I went back to Kyiv, I went to Spain, I went to Switzerland. Yes, I like to. I'm not the touristic type. I go to places to meet friends. For example, tomorrow you are in Dubai, you tell me, Fidel, I'm gonna go there and visit you. I go like that. I don't go like to watch like a monument or something. I'm not that type. I'm going to meet people.
I see. And when we're talking about Ukraine, we know that you are Ukrainian, but maybe other really interesting countries that impressed you a lot. I mean, by some nature or maybe mentality or maybe some interesting traditions.
No, I like Romania. I was there to meet my friend Lorenzo and Irina. They are a couple of dancers, a very beautiful couple, and they are my friends. I went down to visit them, and I love the city. I love, like, the people. Everything was super cool. Also, I was impressed in Greece. I was in Greece by myself first. No, first with Grupo Extra, and then I went to visit the promoter that hired me to Grupo Extra. And it was super, super great. I love the people also. I love the city. I had a lot of fun. But I'm more like a people person. Why I love Kyiv? Because I was there and like me and you, we never talk like music. People were meeting Fidel Perez. They were not meeting Don Fidel. You know, they were talking to Fidel Perez. And they were like, when you see, I see the picture that you put in there, but there was pictures like months afterwards. Then when I went to visit, not when I was living there, like nobody was asking me for pictures and wanted to talk about Grupo Extra. No, they were meeting Fidel Perez, and I love that. I love that. Look, I love those pictures.
And by the way, you don't have a picture with me. How that?
No, we don't. But we saw each other a lot. But you were in your stage, the big star, and I was just watching like a fan.
Just Fidel Perez. You were just Fidel Perez.
Fidel Perez. I was the Fidel Perez. In Kyiv, Don Fidel never been in Kyiv.
Yeah, I was Donna Olga.
Exactly. Doña Olga. Yeah. You had a good performer, you know? You had a very good performer.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, especially taking into account that you have so many contacts. So maybe I will sing. Or maybe I will dance. I need to learn also some waves because my body also.
Everybody needs to.
Yeah, okay. So right now you are sitting in Dominican Republic, smiling, have great sense of humor. I mean, so quarantine doesn't impact you. So what are you doing in quarantine? What projects do you have?
No, we decided after 2 weeks in quarantine, I told the guys, listen, listen, yeah, we need to work. I mean, we need to prepare for the future. I see like a lot of complication in the music industry. The music industry will be the last to stand up on this situation. So I said to the guy, listen, we need to work. You know, there's never been like 24-hour quarantine here. It's always like from 7 o'clock at night till 6 o'clock in the morning. So from 10 till 5, we will work in the studio. The studio is right here. And then we'll go from 5 till 7 to play racquetball. And we produce now, we have 2 albums completely finished. We have 12 video lyrics, very well produced. So we decided to work, and we have a lot of material for when the world open again.
Now,
Not prepared.
but right now during quarantine, you probably already had possibility to watch a lot of online concerts. Did you make any online concerts with the Grupo Extra?
I did. No, I didn't do it. I was the first one who thought of doing it. I don't like to do what other people do. So I remember as soon as I learned that Italy was having problems, remember that Italy was the first one to be like really complicated. I said to the guys, listen, why don't we make a live concert in Facebook, Instagram for the people in Italy? Oh, let's do it. But then we didn't know how to put the sound from the mixer directly to the social network. So by the time we started looking into it, then a lot of people started doing this, and we decided not to do it. But there were times when we wanted to do it, but we wanted to do it real live, but it's very complicated from Dominican Republic because the connection is not that well.
No.
No, it's not that well to put in YouTube or on Facebook a good quality video, audio. There's no guarantee it's gonna sound good. So we decided not to do it.
So some people from Romania sending you best regards and asking, what did you like in Romania the most?
In Romania, I like the people, the way I was treated. Lorenzo and Irina, they treat me like a king, And the dancing community is really cool, super cool. And I love the city. I went to this President Palace, whatever. I swear it's going to be a president one day there. I made a video like driving. I'm going to be president of this shit one day. I love the city. I love everything. It's like it's totally different from what I used to see. It looks a little bit like Ukraine, I thought.
I've been to Bucharest, to the capital, and I've been also to the small cities, Carpathian Mountains. In Ukraine, we have Carpathian Mountains bordering Romanian Carpathian Mountains. Very beautiful also nature. Country is really amazing.
So Bucharest, I found that it looked a little bit like Kyiv too. A little bit in some areas.
Well, maybe okay. You are more experienced in finding comparisons.
Not really. I just thought of it. It came to my mind like, oh, it looks like Ukrainian a little bit.
But did you make a video as well that you're going to be Ukrainian president very soon?
No, because I never saw the presidential palace. I never saw it. But if I see it, I will swear I'm going to be president one day.
What about Dominican Republic?
This country is fucked up. No, I don't want to be president here. To be a president here, you need to be corrupted, yes or yes.
But you already Don.
I'm a Don, but not a president. Don is like a older person, For us, Don is not too good. Don is like my father. He's a Don because he's old. So Don means like a senior.
I like experience, mature.
It could be. There are some stupid Dons.
With a cigar.
Exactly, cigar. Even though I don't smoke, and the chacabana here, like the flowers here.
But
that's it.
But what beside music? What hobbies do you have? What makes you feel recharged after the concerts, tours?
I love racket sport. I love them. Been playing for many years, maybe for 25, 30 years. I love racquetball. I love squash. I love tennis, but tennis I don't play that much. It's not an easy game to find a lot of people to play it. But we made our own court, racquetball court, super good here in Tony Santana's house. We built it. because he had the land to do it. And sports, I love sports.
Okay, so you all the time in a good shape, by the way. So
I think I
you
am.
go to the
I think
gym.
I am.
You go to the gym.
Used to, but I never been consistent. I went to a gym like for 6 months when I was 21. For 6 months, but then I go to the gym. Like in Kyiv, I paid 3 months for one of the best gym, and I went only once. And I paid 3 months. It was like $200 a month. So it was expensive. $200 a month. I paid $600, and I went only once. And there was pool, sauna, right by Krishatik, like 2 blocks from Krishatik Street. And I only went once. So that's my history in the gym.
So probably this kind of expensive places, they like these kind of clients.
maybe. Yeah, it's a very. I did the same in Spain. I paid 6 months and I went once.
So you in a good shape? Do you have some diet, counting calories?
No, now I'm counting. Look, this is what I just ate. This is what it was left. It's rice with bacalao, and things like that. No. The thing is that now I have a very high cholesterol. Now I have to take one of these every night. So you know my medical problem is this one. Every night, one of these.
I see. Okay, but
I like to eat everything.
You all the time laughing, smiling. So I just wanted to, do you ever feel yourself like tired, exhausted, and maybe you had some even professional crisis or personal crisis in your life that you wanted to quit everything, run away? Now I know you want to run away from cooking. I understand.
No, cooking I don't like it. No, I think I'm very appreciate. I appreciate life, and I think I have a very good life right now. Yeah, I'm very stable in many sense, and there's no many motive for me to be sad or to be stressed. Right now, of course, I think of the future of the music industry, but it's not only my problem. It's like the whole world. So why would I go crazy over it? It's not my problem. It's the world. So I just need to sit down. I'm lucky that Grupo Extra, we can sit down maybe a year or two, not be worried about anything, because we were smart enough to capitalize the good moments, which I advise to every artist. Don't give your work for free. Don't give your work for little money, because art is art. If someone, let me tell you this, Olga, if someone is willing to pay $50 million for a painting of a banana, and then $50 million, then give me $1 million for a son of mine. Give me $1 million for a son of mine. So I think many artists are paying for not giving respect to their art, and I think we did, and that's why right now we are not desperate. We can wait. It's not a problem.
So, dear friends, we are about to finalize our talk. So, if you have questions and comments, please keep your fingers busy typing on your laptops or phones. So, I would like to ask you to give some advice to people who have their own projects, especially people who have their own project in the music industry. What could you recommend them how to achieve the results, even if sometimes something is not going?
I think whatever I say is not too positive, because I have many people that they write to me, Fidel, can you be my manager? Can you be my promoter? And this and that. Today it's like a two-part situation. Like from one side, it could be really easy because you can promote in Facebook and Instagram for free. You just need to, make a lot of publications. But in the other side, music is now like 90% business. Talent go to second place. So when it is a business, you need money to invest. So it's really complicated. I'm going to give you one simple example. I have an artist, Bloody Paz, and we made a super great song for him, Adios Amor. I love that song, and he did a great job. But what it hurts me today is, if it was Grupo Extra, it will be a hit or not. But because most people don't know him, the song is almost losing its power. So that makes me feel bad because it means it's not about art; it's about business. You know. So I'm hating this, but I don't have promising advices for new project because it's like a little bit. It has to be or luck or business. There's not in the middle. Or luck or business.
So we have a question from Brussels.
Okay.
Ekaterina Maria, it's our permanent supporter and fan of my program. I'm usually very, very grateful to this girl. She's a dancer. They are dancers. So she is sending some questions. So what is your opinion about bachata sensual? You already mentioned that your back is not accepting that, but you accept it. But how important is to learn Dominican bachata?
Listen, every bachata is Dominican. but I understand the question. I think the sensual bachata is part of the evolution, and we need to have open arms for it. You know, can you imagine that we just stay in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? Because here we don't count till 8. We count only 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be boring to be there for 3 songs, you know, like 10 minutes or 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have a lot of respect. I think some people might be crossing a line because I see like people going, you are a musician, you understand, going 8 compasses, 12 compasses without a basic. So for me, that is like unforgivable. But I have open arms for it.
I see.
As long as you're basic, a little bit, show me your basic, we swing, and then do whatever you want, and come to your basic, and I will love you.
Okay, you will personally love.
I personally, if you do me the basic, right, and start to get in the ears, and then you add a little figure, and then basic, and then a little figure, and, you know, ears, then figure, and then figure, hello, and the basic is, hey, hello, I'm here, and no, it's figures. No, I have no respect for that.
You need to open your own school. Think over this. Another project.
Listen, if I would make a school, I will promise people that after 4 classes, you will be able to dance nice, not good or great, nice, 4 classes. Because the first thing, if I was a teacher, I would spend the first 2 classes, 2 hours, only doing the basic, and then we swing basic, and then very soon, basic. And then 2 hours with 3, 4 figures, and then you can go and dance.
Or in Dominican Republic.
That would be better.
Okay.
I could be a good teacher, I think.
So think over, please. So people who are watching us, if you see Don Fidel, grab him and dance.
I'm gonna be really expensive because my time now is extremely expensive. It has to be people with a big package.
But you will give us some discount.
No, for you. No, for you it'll be for free. Don't worry. Olga is my friend.
Okay.
Olga, listen. Look, Olga, many people ask me for interviews. Did you see my first answer?
Yes.
My first answer to you was no. I didn't know it was you. So I said, listen, no. Oh, are you Olga from Kyiv? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Let's do it because I love my free time, you know. So the least I can do as an artist, as a producer, as a manager, for me is the better.
Thank you very much.
I cannot be a teacher.
Usually, we have a lot of questions, but people right now, they are sending just regards, not so many questions, because you really open up a lot of topics in details.
People know everything about me, about Grupo Extra. We are like all over the place. So, like, what can someone ask me that people already don't know? It's very difficult, you know, because Grupo Extra has been there for we have a really close relationship with even with our fans. You know, every city that we go, we meet with fans, and we know the family, the name of the father, the mother, and oh, you have 2 kids now? Oh my God! And like it's like that. You know, we are very close to people. So, like I saw Paul. El Tigre is watching. El Tigre, the manager of Bachata, and I see Betty Chichi, all these people, Paul and Sandra. So they are my friends.
So I'm very grateful to all the people who are watching right now this amazing and a very funny interview. So I even didn't expect. I thought it will be very strict. I suppose that probably you're a very strict person, manager, you know, like huge business. So I was like a student preparing the plan.
No. I told you everything was gonna be okay.
And by the way, when you were showing the moves, your back was allowing a lot.
Well, you see, yeah. No, but I think, listen, I love Ataka dancing because it's elegant all the time. But when you see a guy doing like, no, I'm sorry. And like, no. It's okay for them, but it's not okay for me. For me, as Fidel Perez, 53, you know, I want to keep an image. So I should not be like all over the place. I need to be like very close to the woman right there.
What I would like to... We have a question from the audience from Romania. Do you have a favorite salsa band?
Salsa band? Of course I do. Favorite, maybe one favorite, not. But if I have to say one, I think it has to be Oscar de Leon from Venezuela. I think we shared the stage with him and many times, like 2-3 times. And this guy, he's electric. He has the repertoire of songs that I remember since I was a kid in the 70s. Oscar de Leon is part of the soundtrack of my life. Because
you know, in my previous editions we had more salsa dancers, salsa musicians, salsa band leaders. So it was like a premiere today with bachata edition. So thank you very much for accepting my invitation. I have a question which I usually ask in the final part of the interview. What is absolute happiness to you?
Absolute happiness to me, there are many possibilities. For example, I was talking to someone yesterday. Sometimes I could be really, really happy being by myself. It's incredible how happy I could be. But also, I'm happy, like 5:30, I'm going to be extremely happy with my guys. The guys of Grupo Extra, we're playing the open sky, we're playing sport, we're talking, we're fighting, we're competing. I have many ways to be happy. Seriously. I'm finding myself lately that most of the time I'm happy and the other time I'm relaxed. But I don't feel like I have no motive to be sad or not happy. I have a lot of motive to be happy. Even under this situation, there's a lot of people doing really bad. And I'm here talking with you about my business, about my life. The song is beautiful. Like everything is beautiful, so many things that make me happy. Sometimes a friend of mine, a good conversation. Tigre, when you wrote me before, Tigre was calling me. He said, Fidel, listen, there's a movie that you need to watch. And I said, listen, there's Olga there waiting for me. But no, wait. So it makes me happy that this guy, he's so busy. He's on a bike in Orlando, and he said, listen. He makes me happy. He calls me almost every day. And I could be happy in many ways.
By the way, and I taking this opportunity, I would like to say some best regards to Ataka Elimana, and I do hope I will have interview with them because we already had some agreement, but they are very busy people, probably, so we cannot fix the date. But
no, the thing is that you need to talk to Tigre.
Okay, I will talk to him.
Talk to him because he's
I
the
hope
one
he is not
too. No, Tigre is one of the best person I have met in the last 50 years. Since I was 3 till today, Tigre is one of the best person, you know. that I have made lately.
So
And I love
I
the
would like
guys.
to thank you very much and to thank everyone who is watching us. I would like to tell all the people who couldn't see this live interview, so you would be able to watch it on my YouTube channel, like recorded version of this very fun, inspiring, explosive talk. So, guys,
That's me.
I will appreciate if someone have still energy to subscribe to my channel and support this.
Let's share it, and people will watch it and they will subscribe. Believe me.
Because I will have some more projects ahead with guests with interesting, outstanding personalities, and I already had previous editions with Mr. Jimmy Bosch, with more salsa stars, with dancers, with Tromboranga Salsa Band, with La Maxima Salsa Band. So people can watch these recorded interviews as well. But today it was amazing, sensual time with Dominican Republic breeze, with hot and passionate calor temperature. My Spanish needs to be updated, and you know. By the way, Paul is watching right now. Your friend, he's my teacher, the Espanol. So I will come back to learn Espanol and to be able to speak fluently in Spanish.
Exactly.
So I wish you great success in all the projects you will have, and to be able to travel, to see you here, to see
very soon,
the world,
for sure.
And to stay healthy for sure. You and your family and your band and your friends. So
Thank you.
see you. Hope to see you very soon, face to face.
For
You
sure,
owe
for
me
sure.
a dance
I
class.
will do a bachata and a salsa dance. No problem. Olga, thank you. You've been very professional. I like the way everything looks. It's very colorful, super professional. Say thank you to Sergio.
I would like to tell the people that this it's not only about me. It's a group of people who is making this possible, and one of very, very important people behind the curtains. My professional colleague, technical manager Sergio, even if he is making everything possible. And I would like to thank Veronica, who is designer, who is making these colorful posters, and
very beautiful.
A guy who is helping me with the promotion, Vasily. They are not on the screen like me, but believe me, I would not be able to make it by myself. So thank you very much, everyone, for supporting my program. We are 4 months on
Super
live, so we will try to continue.
Okay.
So, thank you very much. Have a nice
Thank you, Olga.
day. We will go to sleep soon, but you have a whole day ahead. Goodbye and see you.
See you soon in Kyiv.
Yeah. Bye.